In this video, I'll be telling you the importance of fashion books to your fashion design journey, as well as recommending books you can start with if you want to start reading fashion books. So if you're interested in that, keep watching this video and don't go anywhere. Hi guys, hi soulmates, welcome to another video. I know this video will be a bit unconventional or unusual because it's usually sewing tutorials on this video, but yes, I'm going to start doing fashion and sewing teachings, sit down videos like this, where I just answer fashion questions that you're struggling with, or sewing questions you're struggling with, any questions you have, and sewing teachings. So if you're interested, you want to hit that subscribe button if you have not, and join the family. But if you know that you have been in this family, thank you so much for staying till this time. Thank you for moving with us. We appreciate you, and I'm sure you noticed the name change on this channel. Last year I changed the name of this channel from my name to the academy name. So this channel is Zokbel Academy, where we give sewing tutorials, where we give sewing teachings, fashion teachings, every single thing you need to know about fashion to navigate your way for beginners as well as advanced students. So in this video, I will be recommending some fashion books you can read that would help your fashion journey, that will help your sewing journey if you know you want to start reading books. Reading fashion books has helped me a lot, and it will be very selfish of me not to share these books and not to share this information with you. So I'm going to tell you the importance of reading fashion books, and then I'm going to recommend some books to you in this video, and then I'll share a little tiny news at the end of this video that would help you as a fashion designer. So you want to stick around till the end of this video. So yes, just the way when you were in school, when you were in university, secondary school, I don't know what course you took, but everybody had books. You had textbooks, right? That's the way fashion design is a field that has books too. Fashion design are courses that are taken in universities, in schools, every single place have teachings, have fashion teachings also. I don't know if you agree with me, but yeah, and it's becoming rampant. Everybody wants to learn fashion now. Everybody wants to delve into fashion because people can see that this is the thing now. This is the wealth maker now, if you permit me to say. So reading books, don't wait for someone to just teach you, especially if you know you did not study fashion design in school. You are just a girl or just a boy that is navigating this fashion industry, trying to learn every single thing you can. You want to make sure you read books. It has helped me greatly, and I'm pretty sure it will help you greatly. So for those that love reading, it will not be hard for you, but for those that don't love reading, it may pose a bit difficult for you. So if you know that reading is a bit difficult for you, I would advise you to go for hard copy fashion books. That's what I would advise you. It doesn't even have to be how to sew. It can be fashion business books. It can be books that would help you to know how to do this particular thing, how to structure your fashion business and things like that. And then if you know you're an OG and you know that reading is not an issue for you, you can opt for soft copy books. Those ones would help you greatly because they are very fast and easy to carry around. Or if you know you don't know how to read, or you don't like reading, sorry for saying you don't know how to read, or you don't like reading, you want to now focus on hard copy books, because soft copy books are very interesting. I love soft copy books because I like to read when I'm in transit and places, different places. But if you know that you get easily distracted, then when you're reading soft copy book, you may want to just put off your notifications so you don't easily get distracted and go to other places and forget that you are supposed to be reading books. So yeah, some books that have really helped me greatly are books on pattern drafting and books on fashion business. You see, this particular to pattern drafting and fashion business. But what I normally do is that when there's a part of fashion that is hard for me, be it draping, it can be fashion pattern drafting, it can be fashion drapings, it can be bridal fashion, any single thing that is hard for me, the first two things I do is find a video and find a book. Or should I correct myself, find videos and find books. These two, if you can hold videos and hold books, it will never ever be difficult for you. For me, I love to read a lot, so books are very easy for me to understand. If you know that books are not easy for you to understand, you can ask questions, you can watch videos and ask questions. You see all these books, some of them have video formats. You just need to, this year, this is 2025, I feel like as fashion designers, beyond just attending classes and just sitting on your machine to sew, you need to do other things that would help your growth, that will help you grow, so you can also impact into others. So fashion books are very important, and I have a couple of them I've read. I think I read about 10 to 15 fashion books last year, and I want to do more this year by the grace of God. So I'm going to be recommending some books. The ones I read last year that I started with, not really started with, I've been reading for some time now, but the ones I read last year, I would recommend them to you in this video. And if you want these books, you can reach out to me and I'll give you the books, also the soft copy of the books. But yeah, let me recommend some books to you, and then I'll tell you the good news at the end of this video. So the first book I'm going to recommend to you guys is Fashionpedia, and this Fashionpedia book, as I'm recommending, I'll try to be putting the screenshot of the books on the screen so you can see what these books look like. And if you want these books, send a message to Zokbel Academy on Instagram and just reach out to us and tell us what book you want, and if I can, I would help you out with this book. Now Fashionpedia, I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. Just like name sounds, encyclopedia, Fashionpedia. So it's just like a visual dictionary of fashion design. So from history to style to apparel to details to accessories to textile to manufacturing to body to beauty to measurement to care, you'll find every single thing in this book. So it's like a fashionary, a fashion dictionary. That's what Fashionpedia is all about. The next book I'm going to recommend to you that I read last year is Draping for Fashion Design, and I hope I'm pronouncing the names well, but this book is by Held Jaffer and Nurirelis. I just hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but I'm going to put a screenshot of the book here. Draping, and just the name, just like the names, if you're a fashion designer, you know what draping means. So this book will give you an insight to draping, the tools, the equipment, what and what you need to do to drape and how to drape. That's what this book is going to teach. Now the next set of books I'm going to be recommending is Pattern Magic by Tomoko Nakamichi. I'm sure I pronounced this one correctly. Yeah, by Tomoko. And this Pattern Magic has like different editions, so you can just find the different edition, get them, buy them, however you want to get them. You can reach out to me too and read this book. This book is very, very good. So it will just give you, let me just tell you the content of this book. In this book, you will learn how to create outfit through inspiration. There's a part of the book where it's called creating form through inspiration. There's another part of the book that deals with making patterns for couture garments. So it's a very good book. So if you are reading this Pattern Magic, you would know the inside life of pattern drafting. So I would really advise you to get Pattern Magic, just as many editions as you can find, and read this book. Now the next book I'm going to be recommending is also a pattern book. It is called Metric Pattern Cutting for Women's Wear. This one deals majorly on women's wear, and this book is by Winifred Aldrich. So this book is very good. Let me just tell you the content of the book. So in this book, and the book has like different editions. There's the first, second, third, fourth. I think there's the third. I think I've read the third, fourth, and fifth edition. I'm not so sure, but there are different editions of this book. Under this fifth edition, in this book, you would learn the basic darted bodice block. You're going to learn from how to take it from block to pattern. You're going to learn different bodice pattern. You're going to learn flat cutting, sizing and fitting, and then computer design, how to design like with your computer. So this book is very good. You should add it to your 2025 book list that you want to read. Now another book that I'm going to recommend, and this particular one, I know that at least 60% of people watching this video would have read this particular book, because most of us use her method for pattern drafting. Let me not speak for you guys, but I use her method for pattern drafting, and this book is called Pattern Making for Fashion Design by Helen Joseph Armstrong. So if you use the Helen Armstrong pattern drafting method, you'll be very familiar with this name and this book. The book has different editions. There's the edition 1 to, I don't even know where it ends, but this particular one I'm going to be talking about is the 5th edition of this book. So you will literally learn how to draft your basic bodies, your trouser pattern, every single pattern that you can think of is in this book, from the tools, from how to take measurements, every single thing. So please try to read books so you can expand your knowledge. The next book I'm going to be recommending for fashion designers is the Fashion Business Manual, and just like the name states, this is a manual for fashion business. So if you know the sewing part of fashion, but you still don't know the business part of fashion, you want to look into getting this book. In this book, they talk about branding, production, wholesaling, marketing, retailing, and starting up. So basically how to start, how to manage your business, you're going to get it from this book. So there's product development, there's branding, there is wholesaling, retailing, starting your brand, marketing, form section. Every single thing you need to know how to price your product is in this book. So you need to look out for the book if you know you want to like get better at fashion business. Another book I'm going to recommend, and this is one of my favorite books, is The Fashion Design. That's just the name of the book, and it is by J. Caldrin. This book has everything fashion designers need to know every day about fashion, from collection theory to fashion history to experience and education to color to textiles to accessories to rendering, pattern making, stitching, finishing, portfolio, branding, marketing, shows, technology. Imagine how packed this book is. So you want to look into reading this book, add it to your 2025 list if you're a fashion designer. Another book I'm going to recommend is Textilepedia. That is the name of the book, Textilepedia. And this particular book, just like the name states, it is basically a fabric guide. Knowing your textiles are fabrics, so knowing your textiles, different types of fabrics in general, fibers, the function, the care, the maintenance, different types of fabrics and their makeup. You're going to learn it in this book, and the name of the book is Textilepedia. So you want to look into adding this book to your 2025 fashion reading list. I've come to the end of this video, the recommending part or the recommendation part. I have so many books I can recommend to you, but for a start, let me not overwhelm you. This is what you can start with, just a balance on everything. Know all these things and you are good to go for 2025. So drum roll now to the news I'm about to share. So if you stay to the end of this video, congratulations, because you're going to hear this news. So I posted on our Academy's Instagram page about books I've read and how to get these books and things like that, and I got so many feedbacks, I got so many interests. So what I've decided to do, because I know that so many people want to grow like me, I have decided to start a fashion book club. But this book club is not just going to be strictly fashion based, because I believe that we need other things to learn. So you need to learn, there are some things you need to read to get better at business, to get better as a person. So yes, I will be opening or officially starting a fashion book club where we'll be reading one book every month, and if God can help us, we're going to do more. So one book every month till the end of 2025, and I'll be dropping more details about this soon. But for now, if you know you don't want to miss out on this, because this is going to be starting this month, February, I'm going to put the link to our Instagram account in the description box. Follow us on Instagram and just put on notification and watch out that space. I'll post it here also if I can when the link comes out to join the book club. I don't want to take too many people for a start, so we can see how we'll navigate our way and make sure we grow together. So just be on the lookout, follow our Instagram and open your eyes and watch out for the book club if you're interested in reading all these books I've mentioned and more, and you want to read this in the midst of people and grow together this 2025. Then you want to follow our Instagram and just put your ears and eyes down for that book club for when it is starting. So I've come to the end of this video. If you know you liked this video or this video helped you in any way, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the like button, share to others. It may be helpful to fashion students and anybody that sews, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have video suggestions, if you have things you want to know about fashion in general, you can talk about it in the comment section and we'll pick it up. You can ask your questions and we'll definitely answer your question. Let me know what you think about these books. If you've read any of them, let me know in the comment section. If you want any of these books, also let me know and I'll let you know what to do to get these books. And don't forget to follow our Instagram page. I know I'm singing Instagram people, that's where every single thing happens. So don't forget to follow us on Zokbel Academy on Instagram, and so we can all grow together and learn together. And if you're also interested in joining a fashion community, I have a fashion community on WhatsApp, so I'll put a link on the description box. Just let me know if you're interested, and we are very, very happy to welcome you to our fashion community. So see you in my next video. Thank you for staying to the end of this video, and until then, keep winning.